Hi everyone, and welcome to another coloring video. This is day 24 and this is a kitty and an owl, and I'm actually caught up. Awesome, caught up finally. This stamp set is called You Make My Heart Melt, and it has owls and it has kitties, and I really like it. I do have the other one, You Make My Heart Spin, and I'm going to hopefully get a couple of those colored up for the last day of the challenge. So for the kitty, I'm choosing the E50s to keep within the color scheme, and I'm doing a very light E50. I'm starting with my darkest color. I'm giving him that little rim light around his face. I'm not adding like rim light where his ears are, because that is a cast shadow and I don't want to add a border there. That would kind of make the ears look like they're detached, which they aren't. So there I'm just kind of adding the shadow from the head and outwards. Then I'm using my E51, blending out that E53. I think I need to ink it up again. It's starting to a little bit to dry out. You can see that if you have a pen that is a little bit drier, it will be harder to blend the colors. So then you need to refill your pens or get new ones, whatever you prefer. I prefer to refill. The refills are about the cost of a pen, but you can refill a Copic between 5 and 8 times, depending on which Copic you have. So it's a good value for money. After I blended out all of the colors, the E50 blends super nicely. I adding these kind of jagged triangular shapes on his face. It kind of mimic markings of a cat or a striped cat or something. My little gizmo have similar tones. He's a very light sand cat. Very hairy, very hairy cat, but he's super adorable and super cuddly. He's a giant cat also, by the way, but he has a similar kind of stripy tone on his face, so I thought I would add those. He's not a stripy cat, he's just have some of those kind of patterns in his face. Anyhow, I used the E55 and E53 for those lines. I went in with the E53, felt it was too light. Went in with the E55, felt it was a little bit too dark. So then I went over it with the E53 and kind of pushing in some of that E55 into the paper and getting it a little bit lighter, but still a little bit darker than the original E53 was. So yeah, I added some R01 and R12 to his ears, kind of a peachy pink tone, and then I'm using the E57, E55 and the E53 as the kind of colors on the cute little owl, because I wanted him to be a little bit lighter than the owl I did for day 23. And then I went over his tummy and belly with the E55, E53 and E51, making the belly and the tummy just a tone lighter than his kind of main fur, but still darker than the kitty. So that was kind of the thought I had when I was picking which colors to blend here on the little birdie. The adorable little birdie. And being such a small image, you don't need to do very much blending to make the colors blend. They kind of blend almost by themselves. For the beak and the feet, he gets E42, as I felt that the gray tone for the beak in day 23 video was a little bit too dark. For the scarf, I went in with the BGs I've been using all through the 30-day challenge, BG 10, 32 and 45. I'm doing the same colors onto the kitty's scarf because I hadn't decided which color, and then I wanted them to sort of match with each other because that will make it a little bit easier. I'm also adding the 45 to the buttons on the coat, just to add in that kind of green there. I think I'm going for a gray coat as it's in the end. Yes, a grey coat. And I'm using the end greys there again to make them kind of fit together with the other images that I've been coloring throughout the challenge. So I'm using N4, N2 and N0 for the grey of the coat. So not looking for white here, but actually giving him a proper grey coat. And that was all of the coloring for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. For all the details you can see in the description down below or over on my blog. If you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll answer as soon as I can. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!